1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see if we popping. What up, gang? I think we popping. Not like last time. Went live and they couldn't hit. It wasn't on YouTube. Had to start over. What's good, gang? We in the building. Y'all can hear me. I see. You can hear me. What's good? I see you. Locks in the building. Jay Lee in the building. Joyce in the building. Nasir in the building. Lorena in the building. Jay Lee. Kikira. Kaylin. C&I. Diego. What's good? How we sounding? I think you can hear me. Brian in the building. Joe Blacko. The Miss Jazzy. Missy Jazz. Listen, man, we gonna have a time, man. It's getting crazy out here. Spooky, hilarious. Queen B in the building. It's getting spooky, hilarious. Welcome to Sunday. It's Sunday again. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Listen, Keon in the building. Keisha in the building. Listen, Tiff, Shaq. Oh, I got the hood with me tonight. What's good? I got Fame TV. Listen, Vanessa in the building. Listen, we got a lot to discuss. Scale Blazers, the FDMG Most Chosen Scholar 83. Shit, we bring them out. We bringing them all out, gang. What's good? This gonna be listen, we about to have a time. Shit, Big Bo Dre. We about to have a time. Black Main, NYC, listen. Bay Area. We about to have a time. Quickie Sticky. Listen, Sticky talking about that J. Cole basketball. How y'all feel about J. Cole hooping? Your boy J. Cole going 0 for 40. They probably got bets on if J. Cole gonna score a point at all in the China League. What's good, gang? How we doing out there? Listen, FOG in the building. Fog Sosa. What's good? Salute for the super chat. We gonna get it cracking. Ghost Gaming, Diaspora. Listen, we gonna get it cracking. And listen, like Lil Wayne say, it's my cup. But tonight, this is water in the cup just for those concerned, right? We doing strictly water tonight. How your boy Lil Wayne say? Everybody worry about what's in my cup, but it's my cup. We gonna get busy. Gang, listen, they going nuts over there. I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but they going strictly nuts over there on that side. First and foremost, I haven't bothered these guys really in a while, so it's nice to come back around and get them worked up again on Twitter, right? I missed them, right? It's been a whole bunch of really fucking aggressive Jay-Z fans on my ass, a bunch of Kanye, scary ass Kanye fans, angry Kanye and J. Cole fans, man. These last couple of weeks have been a doozy. They've been on my ass. It's good to come back around to a nice, clean Drake fan. They nice and easy, gang. You know what they're going to say before they say it. It ain't a lot of tricky words. Ain't a whole lot of like logical takes coming at you, trying to make you think one thing is the other thing and twist your words around and make you second guess yourself. It's nice to come back to the Drake fans. Salute to these super chats. It's nice to come back to Drake fans. They easy, gang. Guess what they told when I said I was going live? Salute for the super chats. Guess what I said when I was going live, right? I put it on my Twitter. You know what they start doing? It's Drake fan shit. You talk about Drake, you get us some streams. You talk about Drake, you get us some views. Oh, I'm home again. Oh, they nice and easy, gang. The goddamn J. Cole fans, they too much. You gotta do too much thinking with them motherfuckers, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Too much thinking. These fucking scholars, man. We challenging you and shit. Give me a Drake fan any day of the week, dog. I'm gonna be honest, man. Give me Akademiks all day. Shit. And these Jay-Z fans, they sophisticated, motherfucker. They older, right? I told you, I'm a whole fan, right? But Hov said some crazy shit. He said the 4 pillars of rap, of hip-hop, 3 of them was dead, and I had to say something, right? Oh, man, these goddamn uppity Jay-Z fans came in me, gang. It was like, what the? I said, I'm with y'all niggas, but I'm still going to call them out, right? I said, I'm with y'all, but I'm still going to call them out, right? End of the day, I've been dealing with some things, but I'm home now. I'm back to these easy peasy Drake heads, gang. They easy. You could tell what they're gonna say before they even say it, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. They blunt force objects, gang. It's like a hammer and nails. You just bang the hammer with the nail. The end. So we back here with the Drake fans, and they mad. They buzzing on my timeline. Here you go again, Challz. What you gonna? The act is getting old. You need Drake to survive. It's a rough week over there. You talk about him every day. Scroll down his timeline and see how much he talks about Drizzy. It's oh man, I'm home again, gang. Easy. Thank you. Shit. Them Kanye fans is angry and they come in swarms. They come in swarms, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. I think the last Kanye post, I'm not even gonna hold you. One of the Kanye posts I did, I think that shit's over 500,000 views, 500,000 comments. Like I think it's that last I looked, it was like 595,000. I had some shit about Kanye on my Twitter. Man, they don't stop. It's just like they be coming from all corners of the globe, Angola, everywhere. I'm like, goddamn, y'all still coming? I gotta mute this shit. I had to mute the post. This shit was at 500-some thousand views, and they still was coming. I said, you know what? Give me a Drake fan. Give me a Drake fan. So come on, welcome in. Get in here. Because we gonna cook this nigga tonight like a good old-fashioned bonfire. We gonna cook this nigga again. Once again, right? It's a lot going on over there, gang. It's a lot going on. Salute to the super chats in the building. I appreciate you. Listen, y'all pissed off every fan base in the business. I even pissed off, gang. This surprised me. I pissed off Africa BenDaDonnn fan base, whoever the hell that is. I did some videos in Africa BenDaDonnn. They was like, you know what, sir? I say, wait, we really got angry Africa BenDaDonnn fans in here? Okay, I see all 5 of y'all. That's fine. That's cool. That's okay. So I pissed off everybody fan base in the business. Even Ebro, even you, right? I pissed off LaRussell fans. I told you when I was talking about LaRussell, somebody went on my Twitter, told me, since I didn't understand that LaRussell was young and he made a mistake, that they were now officially unfollowing me at that point and blocking me because I made fun of LaRussell. Yes. Twitter's strange, gang. I keep trying to tell you, it's a weird place. They deleted me. They said they was following me for years, but since I attacked LaRussell and him being so young, that I needed to understand that he made a mistake. Right? LaRussell ain't he 30 something? Hold on. Let me revisit this for a minute. How old is LaRussell? Because Homeboy told me he's 31 years old. Homeboy said that I couldn't see that LaRussell was a young man that just made a mistake, and I was unwilling to let him learn. I'm like, bro, did you see LaRussell? He tripled down. He walked down that hill with no oranges about 4 or 5 times, telling everybody to suck his D and this, that, and the third. Because he was on God's time and not yours. So I said, I don't know if he made a mistake or he just dumb. But everybody kept telling him, you used it wrong, Russell. Russell was like, I don't care. This is the way I'm using it. By the way, he apologized for Lil Wayne, but didn't want to apologize for invoking Epstein in a good light. Right? Even you, Adolf, is heaven sent, Adolf. We like, gang, it don't. when something having sense, a good thing. It's perfect timing. So yeah, homeboy unfollowed me for being too mean to La Russell, who is 31 goddamn years old. It's weird, gang. It's a weird world. It's a weird world out there. But guess what? I'm home now for these Drake fans. I traveled the world, been around the world, and I can't find Lil Russell. Listen, I'm home, gang. Back to these Drake fans that I cut my teeth on. I'm home. They back in my comments too. Oh, here you go again, dummy. You still at this shit? You still doing this shit, I see. You ain't progress at all. I'm like, it's not me that didn't progress. It's your boy. And we're going to have a conversation about this. We're going to have a conversation about this Iceman thing. Now, what's going on is there's a whole lot of cope, gang. I don't know if you understand. Most of you guys are good, hardworking citizens, and you're not on that cesspool that is Twitter. I have to be on there, gang. I got to take breaks. I'll be on there and I'll take 3-4 hour breaks, but I got to go on there because sadly, Twitter is a news source. All right, it's a news source. And you go on there, be honest, you get Twitter news first. Stuff happens on Twitter first. Let's just be honest. Then it goes to every other social media. Then it goes to the old ass motherfuckers on Facebook. They get this shit 2 days later and they think it just happened. Right? So you can't be, bro. It's like, I used to think they were joking. They used to be like, people, Facebook's for old heads. Facebook is for old heads at this point. Right? It's for old people. So if you on Facebook and you waiting on news, good luck. Shit happened. It already happened. It's like the sun. If you look at the sun, the light from the sun is 8 minutes old. You don't see that. When you finally see the light from the sun, it's 8 minutes ago that it came from the sun. So you're seeing the light, but it's not in real time. That's what Facebook news is like. You're seeing it that it already happened and it's already moved on by the time you get it. So I got to go on Twitter where the news happens at, right? So end of the day, when I get on Twitter, it's cesspool, gang. It's bad. People say the most heinous shit. Like Twitter don't block. It's almost, I think last year, I only wrote one thing that Twitter said, hold up, do you want to really send that? Right? And Twitter don't block hardly nothing, gang. Let's just be honest. So they're saying pretty much any heinous shit on it. They're saying anything to you, gang. Right? I keep telling you all the time, I got cancer survivor in my bio. And they tell me I wish the cancer would have got your ass in multiple occasions. So Twitter's an awful place. I'm just going to be honest. But I have to be there. Okay? Have to be there. Sad, but true. But I got to take breaks. 3 hours, 4 hours. You won't see me on there. I'll come back in, dip my head in. Oh, Offset was in a wheelchair on stage. Got it. I got to get out of there again. Right? Going a little bit. Oh, shit. Cardi B said that it might be this guy's baby. Oh, shit. Let me get off here. Take a breather. There's a lot of shit going on. Right? Now they got the videos where this was her last moments before she passed away. Like it's Twitter's awful, okay? Shit that they won't show on nothing else, right? She was at the beach and a wave hit her. This is the last known footage of her. I'm like, damn, Twitter. Shit. But I'm here, right? So I gotta go on there and I'm looking and I'm like, I post my things on there, and depending on the fan base, I get attacked. I get attacked here, I get attacked there, it's whatever. I told you I do this for the culture. I don't do it for these fans. I don't do it for these stands of these goddamn people, right? So I'm on Twitter, right? And I got to follow these pages like Joe Budden's clips and shit like that. And all these different pages that take clips of these streamers. And I got some videos coming too. These streamers are awful people, okay? What's the little black streamer that Kai Cenat introduced the whole world to? Yeah, that niggas like that is awful. What's his name? Rakai or some shit? These guys are terrible. Already had a back and forth with Aiden Ross's black friend. What's the fact? Cuffham, right? Cuffham went in my comments and he sent me, he cashed out me $5 because I said Cuffham was the problem when we had all that discourse about Aiden Ross and Dolce. And I went live and I started talking about, I had a video up and I started talking about Aiden Ross's black friend is the problem, right? Somebody sent it to Cuffham and he replied and did it. And then he went live and played my video and started responding to me, this, that, and third, right? These streamers are awful. And it's like Cuffham and Rakai and what's the white one named Clavaka Clopalipo or whatever his name is. I don't know his name, but he was in that limo with Sneak on them playing Kanye's Hell Hitler. Yeah, They all awful. I don't know what's going on. I think the streaming world it might be worse than Twitter, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. So I go online, right? I go online and I have to see what's going on. I see the Joe Budden fan page, clip page, whatever that is. They say Akademiks, right? They ain't the only one. I think Hot New Hip Hop played it almost too. Primetime Collective, I see you. Neen, I see you. Sims, I see you. They go and they go and play this clip, right? End of the day, what's going on? The level of cope, and I got both clips. I'm gonna play them. The level of coping right now for a Drake fan, it's diabolical, right? They got stages of grief, and I think they've hit the stage of acceptance, right? I don't know how many stages of grief is it? 5, 7? I don't know how many it is, but whatever the last stage is acceptance. And they're coping at a level I've never seen. DJ Akademiks, for those that don't know, he went online, he went live. Now, we all know that if you've been paying any kind of attention to, at least to my page, you've known that they've been giving Drake all kind of advice on this Iceman album since they announced it, right? All 2020, the end of 2024, they announced it. All through 2025. What is it? April 2020. So they're still giving them advice. And up as of last week, your boy Ben, what's his name? Ben, what's your homeboy name? That's Drake's boy. Ben some shit, right? Let me BenDaDonnn, some shit like this. BenDaDonnn, right? And I just found out BenDaDonnn ain't no he ain't no Lil Russell. He 10 years older than Lil Russell, like 40 something, right? But BenDaDonnn went in and apparently is giving Drake advice on the album, right? And this is sparking a whole conversation because that advice led to Akademiks coming out saying that's the wrong advice. And now Akademiks made a video pretty much acknowledging that he's trying to set the narrative that now he told Drake to wait to 2027 to drop Iceman because it's going to hurt the haters now. The haters like me who are always coming at. I'm going to play the clip. It's a trigger warning. The shit 5 minutes long. I'm going to play it though, right? But all of the haters now, he should stall them out. Make you wait because you're really a fan that really wants it. So you should be punished, right? Akademiks now, he couldn't talk. So when BenDaDonnn came with this video clip, he was live with DDG, I believe this guy's name is. Another one of these streamers always in some shit, right? Miss Pittsburgh in the building, I see you. So look, this dude comes and says, BenDaDonnn says, he's talking to DDG, right? And they talking 6, 7, all this shit. They talking, right? So then they go, yeah, I was talking to the boy and he let me hear 6, 7 songs, right? And he said, they cool, but they too club bangery. He said, you need to get off that club banger shit and the party shit and get us some bars. BenDaDonnn. And I told you, I believe that was erroneous information because Drake needs hit records. But BenDaDonnn told Drake allegedly that Drake needs to delete all of the party music and put some bars. We want to hear bars. He wants timestamp records. And he said that Drake said, bet, say less. And he said that Drake commenced to deleting songs off of Iceman. We are 2 years, almost 2 years. Really, it is 2 years. It's a few months away from 2 years waiting on Iceman. Drake allegedly let BenDaDonnn hear 6, 7 songs, right? And BenDaDonnn allegedly said, yo, those okay, which really to me, that's telling me they trash. If you listen to my shit, I let you hear 7 joints and you like, it's half of it is club bangers and you need to take them off. You're in my back of my mind, I'm like, this nigga just said my shit low-key trash. I let you hit six joints and a possible 7, and you telling me half of it gotta go? You just slapped me in my face. How big boys say on ATL? You just slapped me in my face with some goddamn money. You just slapped me in my face. I'm like, what the hell? So homeboy told him that he said that Drake commenced to delete it. So now that's a setback. Let's just be honest. He ain't even finished playing you the song, and you say, hold up, my G. Where the bars at? Where the timestamp records? And he's like, you know what? You right. Back to the booth it is. So now, according to BenDaDonnn, Drake went back to the booth, and now it's once again on hold. Thank you, BenDaDonnn, right? According to these niggas. Akademiks got wind of that and was profusely upset. He disagreed. He said that's some bullshit because this record needs hits. Your fans don't want a bunch of timestamp shit. That's gonna be for the backpackers like me, and you're not gonna impress us at this point. So don't make the record for me. I said that already. Don't make this shit for me. Don't make it for the dudes that's gonna hear Fonte and Black Thought. Don't make it for us because we're not the ones gonna be streaming it no matter what it sounds like. You need to make it for your fan base. You're a pop star. BenDaDonnn was wrong. I know a lot of people like, no, BenDaDonnn, he won bar. He's not going to win. I need you guys to understand. That ship has sailed where he proves that he can spit. The ship is gone. That's over. We already passed that. He needs to make hit records. End of story. I don't know why BenDaDonnn told him that, but BenDaDonn's a 40-year-old backpacker. His goddamn self, apparently, if he's saying that. He want to impress niggas like me. Oh, show niggas you can spit. No, he needs records that's going to hit. That joint cannot do. He can't come out the gate and do 180. Right? Back in the day when they had the when the stock market crashed, right? The Great Depression. A lot of dudes jumping off buildings. We don't need that. This dude come out do 150. He gonna be on a watch. They gonna have to watch him, gang. Okay, so you don't want that. He wants to really come out, gang. I'm gonna tell you what the ideal would be. Ideal numbers for Iceman first week. And I'm gonna tell you what it would look like. If they had it their way, they won 550 by G. 556 to 600,000. So then they can say, told y'all. The boy's back. Now we all know ain't nobody doing that. Not in this climate. Salute Toy, I see you. But that's what they really want. Now, BenDaDonnn got when he heard it 6, 7, right? He heard 6, 7 tracks. He told him, listen, half that shit, you can get rid of that, spit some bars. I don't know how you tell him that if you only heard 6, 7 tracks. But Akademiks got wind of this. He made a whole video saying he disagrees. Now, he know that he falling on deaf ears because one, Drake don't listen to his ass, right? Drake just tell him shit here and there. Drake, you know what I'm saying? He hears shit through the grapevine from other niggas. And he's accepted that. He's not in the loop no more. Drake done top Maul on the show. Now it's Maul. And now it's allegedly Aiden Ross already heard the shit. And allegedly BenDaDonnn heard it. Right? Akademiks don't know what the fuck on it because he don't let him hear the shit no more. He let him hear the shit a year ago, and a nigga leaked one of the records a couple months ago. Like, oh, that record ain't gonna be on there, and you'll never hear this shit again. So Akademiks is just be fed up. So he made this clip, and I told you I'm gonna play it. Trigger warning, the shit 5 minutes. I know most of the people that listen to my page don't like the sound of Akademiks voice. So I'm giving y'all a trigger warning up front. It's gonna be a 5-minute clip of Akademiks talking about this thing. It's important to the conversation because he's coping. Now he's decided after that video, him telling BenDaDonnn was wrong. A few days later, Akademiks in his feeling. He probably had some Henny or something, whatever, right? And he started talking about he told Drake, right? Kind of like Michael Eric Dyson. Remember Michael Eric Dyson said he was on the phone. He was talking to Jay-Z, couldn't find out it was through text. So he wasn't on the phone with Drake, probably texting him. Some kind of way, he probably texted him and Drake left him on red. But he's like, yo, Drake. He said, I told Drake. Like dead ass, I told him straight up. Don't release nothing. Don't release it. You can do what you want. You're Drake and we fans will be here. But don't release nothing until 2027. Stall them out. Stall out the haters. So let me get this straight. You want this shit to go on damn near 3 years. First of all, the only rollout worse than this, right? The only, well, I always say Jay Electronica had a horrible rollout last year. Terrible. But that's this cold run is pretty bad. But cold bad run came after the shit dropped. Then he went on a bad run. Like usually you do it before the shit dropped. Right? We saw the Clips do an amazing rollout. Then we saw people like Jay Electronica do an awful rollout. right? So end of the day, we somewhere in the middle with this. This Iceman rollout is terrible. You had 3 episodes. You're telling us you're waiting on number 4. Number 4 gonna be the best of all 4. And when he drops number 4, he's supposed to drop the album with number 4, episode 4. Well, they got to drop episode 4. And apparently they was showing him somewhere last week recording something. So maybe they could drop something, maybe they not. But at the end of the day, apparently everybody think they can still give him advice on it. And Akademiks is saying, don't drop it now. Wait till 2027. Which if I'm a Drake fan, I'm highly pissed off. Like, what the fuck you saying that shit for? Right? You got Cole out here talking about, I hope Iceman go crazy for what y'all did to Drake. Right? I'll hit why. What's going on with you, man? Just focus on playing basketball, gang. Go to the hole, nigga. Stop shooting all these wild ass threes. You one of the biggest niggas out there shooting threes. Nigga went 0 for 4 in China, gang. What the fuck was going on? You bigger than have them niggas out there. Take that shit to the hole. Charge these niggas, hit a nigga with an elbow. They'll move. All right. So let me keep this pushing. So end of the day, we just saw Akademiks tell this guy to wait till 2027. Now I don't know who gonna be excited in 2027. I mean, some of these people still gonna be, but if I'm a casual Drake fan, I'm gonna be pissed if that shit come out 2024. I'm gonna be 2027. I'm sorry, 2027. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be hog-tied. I'm gonna be so mad because of Akademiks. End of the day, I ain't got no dog in the fight, but if I'm rocking with him, I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, don't do that. I need this by the summertime. Summer gonna be, and then you see these narratives, right? That the game all boring. It's not the third. They're still trying to run this narrative like this nigga. Like they got a whole list of all the songs he's dropped. Right? Everybody that rock with him dropped. Thug dropped, 21 dropped, whole lot of dudes dropped. But they're not. But they're making it like Kendrick messed the game up. No, he made a lot of people want to hear some music that got a little more. It's a little more challenging. He ain't messed the game up. He made it better. But they want to make it like he messed the game up because a lot of the shit they used to could do, they can't do no more. That's why the album keep getting revamped. Every time he gets 6, 7 songs, the shit get revamped because people don't want they somebody else drop and they come out and they be like, damn, this shit ain't working. The little nonsense we used to get away with ain't working no more. So he messed the game up. He made it better. Right? So trigger warning. I'm going to play this Akademiks clip, but you got to understand it's full of hope and cope. Hope and cope. Because they really, really need this thing to do well. But they also want it to be where it's good, where they can hold it up high, this, that, and the third. Now, the cope was, I told you this, I don't know how many stages of grief. How many stages of grief? How many stages? We're going to figure this out right now. How many stages of grief? And niggas be cracking on my typing. How many stages of grief are there? There are 5 stages of grief. Denial, we saw that, right? They was denying that Iceman was struggling. Then they got angry. Remember, Akademiks got angry. Then he started bargaining. It's like, look, Drake, just do this. Then it was depression, and we realized it wasn't coming. It still ain't coming. They got depression. And now the 5th stage of grief is acceptance. And that's where we are now with Akademiks. By Akademiks telling him to don't release it at all, right? When you know you're not getting it, right? That's like your mom say, you ain't getting no toys for Christmas, and you think she playing, and you come out, and it ain't no toys down there because you messed up all year. You be like, Mom, you know what, Mom? Don't give me nothing. You know what, Mom? You right. All year, I was terrible. I don't want nothing. Matter of fact, you know what? Whatever you got me, whatever you going to pull out of that room, keep it back there. That place, that PS5, keep it back there. I don't deserve it. I don't even want it. I don't want it. Nope, I'm not going to take it even if you give it to me. You give me something? This is Akademiks. Akademiks is telling him, you know what? We don't even want it. Don't even release it. Wait till 2027. Wait a year later. It's April 2025. Do you know how long ago that he's accepted it that it's not coming out? Because if he hears BenDaDonnn telling him, I'm on the phone with him, still giving him advice, and he's listening, we're not getting this for the summertime. We're not getting it for the summer. That shit could drop tomorrow. I don't know. But Akademiks is coping that it might not. They have a clip. They have a clip where they're showing how many times Akademiks have said Iceman on the way with the owl. They got a little clip saying Iceman on the way. 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 Iceman on the way, right? So now he done the 5 stages of grief and he's accepted it's not coming. And now he's trying to say, well, I talked to Drake and I told him don't drop it at all. It's acceptance. So now when it don't drop and he done said Iceman away 100 times, he could be like, listen, I told him not to drop it. I told him not to drop it. Right? Let me listen. I'm gonna let you listen to Ice. I'm gonna let you listen to Drake. I'm sorry, Akademiks coping. This is Akademiks in full on cope. And I got another clip from Ja Rule. They're going crazy, gang. They're still trying to defend this guy for whatever freaking reason. But we're gonna start at the start first. I'm gonna do this job. I'm telling you right now, it's a 5-minute clip. I'll probably be pausing it. We'll see.
Is Iceman dropping? Is Drake linking back up with so and so? Is 40 doing the album? Is Benny X, is he coming with the lead single? Did him and Metro make up? They got a, is Future on it? Nah, maybe he got the Cold joint and Cold come. He got that song going at home. I hear it all, chat. I hear it all. I'm here to tell y'all. I know I'm experiencing, I'm loving this whole process like a fan. But I have to let y'all Drake fans know, y'all gonna hate me. I've given my official advice to Drake. I said, Drake, I don't want to hear what's gonna happen. But I don't care if you drop it tomorrow, next week, the week after next week, May, June, July, or you could drop it in 2027. I like what's going on. Stall him out. That's my opinion. Stall him out. Chat, we got to look around what's going on in that rap. In rap right now, there's only about 8 rappers we really care about. We really are anticipating their music. The rest of them, we care when they do some bullshit. Oh, shit, your girl cheating on you. Oh, shit, you beefing with this. We don't care about the music. Right now, God damn it, we want that new Iceman, huh? You not know people want that Iceman? Because I'm looking at all the haters and they don't even got no more hate. The haters, it's like the Matrix. You know the joint where they turn to Mr. Anderson. That's what's happening. All the haters that was like they had all type of interesting conversation bouncing off the wall. With every single day, we're having a hater reset. They're all coming back to earth. They're like,
Guys, I gave you the trigger warning. It's still not done. I know you're gonna make it through this. We're gonna power through. I'm gonna keep it going. We halfway through, all right? So just bear with it.
Drake, I miss you. They all want Drake music now. I think, and I don't know. I heard the album is kind of getting cooked. I don't want to hear it.
Hold up, I gotta pause this. Now, do you hear the level of cope? And right where I paused it at, Akademiks has hit acceptance so bad that he said, I don't want to hear it. He know this shit not coming out at all. No time soon. And he goes, I don't want to hear it. Now, like I said, episode 4 could drop tonight. It could drop next Friday, Akademiks don't know. And the cope is getting real. It's starting to hit like a brick. So let me continue.
I don't want to hear it. I hear the album it's marinating at this point. But I'm here to tell y'all Drake fans, I've given the advice, we could wait a little bit. You know why? Because everybody who has been for the last 2 years, oh, Drake is this. Oh, but we got to talk about the lawsuit. All the people who thought that the lawsuit, like, oh, they're legal experts now. Oh, no, man, I can't fuck with Drake, man. He filed a lawsuit. All of those people, they're now saying, well, where the album at though? It's okay. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Chat, we're having a hater reset. I've given this advice to everybody. Now, it's not, I know the fans, y'all gonna be mad at me. It's okay. I'll take this one. Usually, I'm the one who tell the artist to drop. Now I'm telling them, scour the landscape. Realize that it's only 8 niggas albums we want. You're one of them. Stall them out.
What's crazy is stall them out comes from Debo Friday. So he's talking like, yeah, like you're gonna Debo the game, stall them out, make niggas wait. Like we're just sitting around and we can't even think straight till we get this record. This is how Akademiks is framing this narrative. It's insanity, gang. Who's thinking like this besides Akademiks? Not even his fans want this. No one wants this but him because he's trying to cope. It hurts that he's not getting this album that he's been promoting for almost 2 years. It's starting to hurt.
Boy just made $80 million on tour. He been giving y'all music like it's going out of style. For 1 second, he gave y'all 2 months no music. Holy shit. Stall him out. YB, stall him out, YB. YB, stall him out. Stall him out. Again, you gotta let him know you the A side. There's a bunch of, all the competition for these rappers, irrelevant. There's niggas that want to drop, they can't drop. So the ones who we want to drop, when there's no competition, stall them out. Stall them out. So I know y'all say, oh man, when Iceman coming? Let me give you the sad reality. Whether you are a hater, a fan, a critic, a nigga who's masquerading as neutral, but you know you're a fucking hater, you're going to be just as excited if the announcement comes at December 31st or it comes April 31st.
He's almost done, gang. Hang in there.
Yo ass really a fan. It's okay. And for that, I think Drake holds an ultimate card. I think Youngboy holds an ultimate card. I think people like Cardi. I think Future. There's only a handful of artists that we can't wait for their next project. I gave some advice today. I was doing my gambling stream. With all due respect, Young Thug, we love you. I think you're one of the greatest artists.
Stop. Just hold on. Act doing a gambling stream is wild. That is 100% influenced by Drake because he didn't do that before. But let me continue.
We love you. I think you're one of the greatest artists that's ever came out of Atlanta. This is not based on hate. But right now, nigga, you must be Stevie Wonder because you can't hit motherfucking thing.
So that's the end of that, right? Now, you heard the coping. You have to hear that to understand what's going on. Akademiks has accepted it. He's given all the advice he can give about this thing. He's given the feedback, right? He's given the notes. And there are still people in his ears saying to do it this way, that way, and the third, which is causing the album to be delayed again. Because he don't know what to do with it. The landscape has shifted. And the music right now you're not getting that kind of music. All of that music that was popping 5 years ago, 4 years ago, ain't popping at all right now. They can still make it, and some people still going to play it, but it don't do the numbers he's going to need. I told you it's going to be suicide watch if that thing do 180. Just going to be honest. Can't have that. Won't have that. Refuse. So end of the day, if that thing come out do 180, Lucy, we got some explaining to do, right? Molly, you in danger, girl. Because if that thing come out and it don't do, I'm gonna be honest, that thing got to damn near do it. Got for it to even make the impact that they want to, so they can brag and say, "My gold is back." It got to do 350. It got to do 350 or better. It got to beat Cole by a lot. It got to beat these albums. It got to really do numbers. Now, if they wanted to stay up there, he's gonna have to get out and do what Cole did, is do these goofy interviews and get a Honda Civic and drive the shit up and down the East Coast for him. Like do some fucking like do some like random ass promo to keep it going, because the object is you can't get lost in first week sale because that thing gonna take a 60% dip. So you got to stay on it. You got to do your episode 4, drop the thing, then do a round of interviews, which he won't, because he's not as crazy as J. Cole to get out here and do these goofy interviews and look crazy, because they know they're going to slice up every word he say, right? So he should get out there and do some interviews, right? Just don't say dumb shit. Like, don't listen with your heart, listen with your mind, like J. Cole said. Don't say shit like that, right? Don't say the culture is a buzzword. Don't say shit like that. You'll be fine. Come out there and just speak your truth, but he's not going to, because then he would have to answer a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions about the battle they're going to want to know. A lot of things about who did what they're going to want to know. They might even go back all the way back to the control. Well, they will. Any good interviewer going to take it all the way back to the controver. Well, wasn't you guys on tour? Well, what went wrong? They're going to play dumb. Well, now that I got you here, Drake, send his ass a Club Shay show. Shay. He can play dumb the whole fucking time. Well, now that I got you here, Drake, tell me, what went wrong with you and Kendrick? Because you guys were cool, weren't you? You were cool. He went on tour with you, didn't? Wasn't you the first one game into tour? Tell me what happened. So send his ass to Club Shay. He'll get a really, really dumbass interview. He's going to ask all the right questions, but he's going to do it the wrong way and no follow-ups. So he can get through that, but he's going to have to keep the ball rolling. He's going to have to keep the damn, because it's going to take a drop. So they don't want it to take no drop. But at the end of the day, he going to need to keep the ball rolling. Now, Akademiks is understanding that none of that matters if he don't drop nothing. So now we're at a point where Ak is talking himself into a hour-long cope session, because he probably ain't even stalling your ass out. He ain't even letting you hear nothing no more. Akademiks just leaked the song 2 weeks ago. Was it a month ago? Leaked the song. He claimed that Drake had no knowledge of that record. I just was feeling saucy, and he was really mad at me. And he leaked that. He played the record, played like 5 seconds, and everybody was like, boo, tomato, right? But at the end of the day, he leaked the record. Now, people like myself, we feel like he was given that record to leak, right? We feel like that was a ploy to leak the record. But at the end of the day, he's claiming, and let's say what he said. He said he got reamed out by Drake for leaking that song. So do you think he's going to let you hear anything else? No, going by your own admission, he's mad at you for leaking the record. So he's not gonna let you hear nothing else. So all you're doing right now is texting him, say, Drake, like, yo, I hope the album's going well. I just have a suggestion. You can, you know what, do what you want to do, but you can wait to 2027 if you're asking me. I'm okay. I'll wait. I'm good, right? Drake left his ass on red. So end of the day, we're seeing that that at this point he is feeling away because he is not getting the reciprocation of this album. He doesn't see it coming out anytime soon. Now he's going on these binges and coping and trying to figure out what he can do to actually make Drake push this thing out. But now it's like, I don't care. I don't even want it, right? That little kid on Christmas that ain't getting nothing anyway. Mom, I don't want it. I don't want that bike. Take it back to the store. I don't deserve it. I've been bad. You know, I've been bad. I remember you told me to wash the dishes. Well, I threw them in the trash. I've been bad, Mom. Oh, you didn't know that? I'm sorry. Right? So right now, he's trying to tell us that he don't want this, he don't want that. But you got to understand he really want it. Right? The funny thing is, this is the funny thing about it, right? The funny thing about this whole thing is Akademiks is a hardcore Kendrick fan that has to pretend to hate him. If you hated K. Dot, why were you at the GNX show last year? In every single tour that he does, you're there. Your number one record was Not Like Us for 2024. He is a Kendrick fan. What y'all don't remember is he used to say on the Everyday Struggle show that Drake didn't want it with him because he knew that Kendrick would out-rap him. He used to say stuff like that. And then salute to my guy, Big Kish. He got a video. I keep saying I'm gonna go back to this video. The video's pretty old, but it's still, the point of it is he got a video of Akademiks talking 20 minutes straight about how he don't rock with Drake. He don't rock with none of his fans. They all soft, and everything that Drake does is soft. This is a real video, 20 minutes of him just clowning about Drake and all his music, this, that, and the third. So this is a complete 180, right? Like Eminem would say, it did a whole 180, right? I remember Eminem said 360, did a whole 360, and everybody said dumbass is 180, right? So now we all got conditioned to say 180. So this is a whole 180, right? Where Akademiks now, it's been like this for a few years. It's all about Drake, but he keeps going to the K-Dot shows and he keeps having K-Dot's music. He had 2 in his top 5 Spotify, 2 of the records was Kendrick. So you got to understand, he really liked both of them, but he can't say that no more, right? End of the day, what Vanity Zero say? Growth as an artist is important. I hit 30 during the beef. I've outgrown club life. Drake is known as the party guy. That's a teens to mid-20s thing. I'm going to read some of the other ones too, super chats. 15 years of being a party guy is not hitting. It's tough to sell that over and over. It's tough to sell that kind of music and image over and over because some of the people that grew up with you, they're not partying like that no more. Why do you think he's always on these streams with these younger guys? Most of the guys he chills with, except for BenDaDonnn, right? Most of these other guys, they were in their 20s. Aiden Ross ain't even 30 yet. A lot of these guys that he's chilling with are younger guys because that's who's going to be partying like that on a regular basis. That's the people that the music business has known that for years. You got to reach a younger market, right? Let me see what else going on up here. But right now we're seeing a whole lot of coping, and they really still trying to rewrite who did what in the battle, right? Ron Stewie said BenDaDonnn is 34. Challz keeps saying 40 something. No, I looked it up. I think they said he's 41. Hold up. BenDaDonnn is 41, I think. Let me check. He might be 37. Let me see what's going on. AI mode. Give me the answer. Google be acting crazy. Oh, he's 34. Oh, I was wrong. Why I say he's 40? I looked it up one time. One of these things said he's 41, gang. You right, wrong. He's 34. My bad. He's younger than Drake then. So end of the day, right? We're looking at guys that actually don't know where the future of music is going. And Akademiks is one of them, right? You got to understand, Akademiks is like 37, some shit like that. His favorite artist is NBA Youngboy, right? Let me check how old Akademiks. Akademiks is 34 years old. Akademiks runs around praising NBA Youngboy because the silly shit that Akademiks wants to hear right now, no one of his age will make that, right? And Girly Jock said that BenDaDonnn said he was 38 on the stream one. Some of these things will say the wrong age, gang. Like some of these things will tell you this and that because the publicists, they get out in front of it on all the sites and they scrub the shit, right? People saying they don't know what Akademiks' real age is. A lot of different people, they don't know what their real age actually is. So end of the day, what we're seeing is this guy 100% coping, but he's reflecting a lot of people's frustration. Right, I told you last year when he dropped the episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. I think episode 1 was What Did I Miss? Right, fans were okay with that one. The fans were okay. I told you I was in that. I love this story because it cracks me up every time I tell it. I was in that OVO group on Twitter. I was in there. Hush, hush, don't say nothing. They don't know that I'm a spy in the building, right? Remember that movie, Undercover Brother? A spy in the building. Dave Chappelle and Eddie. My guy Eddie. I forgot Eddie's last name right now, but Undercover Brother, right? Spy in the building. I was a spy in the building in that OVO chat. I forgot the name of the particular one, right? But there they go. The Drake fans, they just snuck in. Let them talk. Let them listen. I went to I was in that OVO chat, and I'm not supposed to be in there, so I would be quiet. And I would come out and say a little funny shit, crack on them. So while I was in there, they dropped episode 1. What did I miss? They was okay with that, right? They was okay with that. But the second one, episode 2, if I'm not mistaken, I believe was which one with Central C, because episode 3, I believe, was some shit called Doghouse or some shit like that. So episode 2 was which one, and the Drake fans was not feeling that. I was in that chat room, and they was arguing amongst themselves if that song was the right song. And Bros was like Eddie Griffin. Bros was like, "Yo, listen. I'm a big Drizzy fan, but I'm just not sure if which one is the right record." They jumped on that dude with both feet. How dare you. Don't come in here with your negative attitude. Don't you dare question the records that the GOAT chooses to release. So they were very adamant that don't question it, but at the same time, he fired back like, fuck, niggas, I don't like the record. I can't have no opinion here. They were like, no, you don't have an opinion like that. So they was back and forth about the record. So they're clashing about what should be on there. And ultimately, I don't think none of that stuff from episode 1, 2, or 3 gonna be on there. What was 3? That was I think it was Doghouse Record. Was Yeet on that? Somebody like Yeet and some girl. I can't remember who exactly was on the third record. Y'all can tell me, y'all know better than me, but somebody was on the third record. Might have been Yeet, right? So end of the day, they're still, and that was last year. There hasn't been an episode 4, which was promised to us because he did a magazine interview, right? Remember, Hove did a magazine interview, but they actually had video footage. Drake did a magazine interview, which clearly was typed up and sent. He didn't talk to this guy at all. He sent it in, and when I did a video about it, I was like, this is one of the driest interviews ever. But he sent the answers back, right? That's shit you do for unsigned artists that you don't really got time to. Okay, I'm gonna see this question, just write anything and send it back. So when Drake sent the shit back, right? And in that interview, he said, I'm just laughing at the Drake fan. He said, you still talk about Drake? You still in the chat? I literally said that an hour ago, and he came in the chat and said it. You still talk about Drake? Here we go. Welcome home, gang. Like, welcome home. These guys easy. At least there ain't no fucking intellectual ass J. Cole fan in there. You're getting sleepy. Fucking mind fucking the nigga. But let me stay focused. So he did this interview, right? And he goes, episode 4 is going to be our best work ever. When we drop episode 4, it's going to be a culmination of the whole story. Because there's a story. I don't know if you know there's a story in the episodes. There's a story. All episodes supposed to have a story, right? The story's dumb, but it's a story in there, right? And it's Pinocchio in there and da-da-da-da-da. And the Pinocchios are chasing him. And you go over to What's the Dirt page. He breaks the whole shit down. All fabricated fucking shit. It's all fabricated logical nonsense, right? He breaks the whole shit down. And then Drake was in the netherworld. Like, the fuck out of here, nigga. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, it's supposed to have a story. And episode 4 is supposed to be the culmination of the story, right? Because from my fucking view, I skipped through. I told you I sit through all that shit. Like Casanat said, that shit was ass, right? So end of the day, I skipped through it. But from what I could discern, the story was homeboy. He started in the freezer. Remember, he was dancing in the freezer by himself, right? Then he got the ice on the ice truck. He started driving the ice truck around. I don't know if it was Toronto or Manchester, somewhere, right, in Canada. He's driving the ice truck around, looking around, da-da-da. Dude called him a pussy. He said, oh yeah? He said, don't get shy now, right? All that happened. I believe that's episode 1. So the homeboy was driving now. I don't know if he's supposed to be an ice worker, but niggas is calling him pussy on the side of the street for no reason. So he's driving the ice truck. He goes to whatever, he goes to this destination, right? That's the end of episode 1. He gets there. Bang. Episode 2, he goes inside. I believe, I'm not mistaken. That's when they dancing. The white girls dancing in the empty pool. They don't. Which one? They dancing in the empty pool, right? It's a Turkish bathhouse, and he's walking through there looking for who he got delivered to, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then he sees Central C, start talking to him, whatever. Episode 3, again. I have to know these things, guys. I just have to know. It's miscellaneous dumb shit, right? But I could skip through an hour-long video and understand the shit from watching 2 minutes, right? So at the end of the day, I do this for you to entertain you. So end of the day, episode 3, he meets the guy, and apparently, for whatever reason, he quits, right? He quits. He don't want to drive the ice truck no more. He done driving the ice truck, right? End of the day. So the whole thing supposed to end with, now you got to figure out where he went with the ice truck. He took the ice. So he quit the ice shit and he got a truck and rolled off. He listened to his own beats and shit in the car. So now episode 4 supposed to be the culmination of all that. It's supposed to be the big crescendo, bang, boom, pow. The lights, drop the curtain, in the story, boom, album out, 12 o'clock midnight, bang. That's it. Everything is done. Good night, everybody. We're here, da-da-da. So that's what you're supposed to be waiting for episode 4. Now, mind you, them episodes ain't come out. I think the last one dropped in like October. So episode 4, I don't know what the hell going on. This nigga been on stake gambling. I don't know what the hell going on because we ain't get episode 4 in fucking 6 months. That's all of that time we waiting for. Well, in theory, right? That's a theoretical we, right? So end of the day, the funniest thing about it is we're still going to be waiting on episode 4 because Ak now told him don't drop it till 2027. We got all the episodes 1, 2, and 3 in 2025. Now Ak is telling him, hold up, wait to 2027. It's super cope. Right? What nigga say? I guess Drake just too deep for me. Salute Lisa's sister said drunk Act mad and BBL jersey lace front braided hairpiece unit because Baby Keem is performing and is confirmed at the 2026 World Cup. Remember that last year? That oh, you think you want to do the Super Bowl where Drake is doing the FIFA, like the World Cup. Remember that? I had to do video on that shit. It was like, yeah, he gonna do the World Cup. That's a bigger stage. And remember the Drake fans, gang, I told you they blunt objects, gang. They just like what's them things you throw on the wall and it stick and then it rolled down by itself. It's just like it don't have no fucking it just don't have no purpose in life. It just roll down the wall and do whatever gravity tell it. That's what the Drake fans. So Drake fans start going around saying that, yo, FIFA, the World Cup, 10 times bigger. It's the biggest sport in the world. They're arguing with me online. Gang, I can't make this shit up. They're arguing with me and everybody else online how big FIFA is. Yo, if he do FIFA, it's bigger than the Super Bowl. That's a W, right? That's a W because at that point he trumped them. Man, the Super Bowl ain't nothing compared to the World Cup, right? Remember all that? He was supposed to do the World Cup, and then the guy started toying with it. The guy that runs the World Cup, right? The guy that I don't know what his name is, but he said we would love to have Drake, and he said I recommend it. What did he actually say? I don't remember what he said, but it was something to the effect that yeah, he was kind of baiting it like it was going to happen, and this guy was like, let me see, Drake World Cup. Homeboy kind of was like feeding it, right? Drake is reportedly considering FIFA is reportedly considering Drake to headline the first ever World Cup final halftime show, supported by President Gianni Infantino as a good idea. This potential performance aims to create a massive spectacle, positioning Drake as a global headline act to rival Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. So this was a thing. It was supposed to rival K-Dot Super Bowl performance. It was supposed to position him as a global entity, and it was supposed to be 10 times bigger than the Super Bowl. And Homeboy was feeding right into it, right? Y'all remember that? And they was online, gang. They was stomping their feet, clapping their hands, doing back flips, front flips, and all kind of flips about this boy. He was going to shut down the whole Super Bowl nonsense. Well, I don't know what happened. Remember, he supposedly turned down the Super Bowl 3 times. I guess he turned down FIFA too, right? Because I think Homeboy just said that they got Baby Keem to do it, which is a legit slap in the face, right? End of the day. So it's a whole lot going on with this, but they still coping because nothing. Let's just be honest. I know they're going to say they're going to get in. I know these Drake fans. I know what they're going to say before. I've been dealing with them too long, gang. I know what they're going to say before they even say it. Shoot, the boy, the #1 stream artist in the world. He don't need none of that. He don't need no Super Bowl. He don't need no FIFA. Should turn that shit down. He don't need that shit. Look at Spotify. Look at his monthly listeners. K-Dot the one losing listeners. Shit, he losing followers. Not the boy. Shit, get out of here. Nigga, fuck with this nigga. Right? I already know what they're going to say before they say it. Now, what they don't know is that's provided by UMG. Because the simple fact of the matter is, and I say it all the time, UMG, they still got this lawsuit pending. It's still a lawsuit, people. It's appealed, but it's still a lawsuit. He can't introduce no new information, but it's still a lawsuit, right? And glory be to Judge Jeanette Vargas, who told you time and time again, the words in a battle rap is not actionable. We understand that they are not. You're not supposed to believe them. They're hyperbolic, but it still got a lawsuit. So for some crazy Hail Mary toss in the air, right? That this appeal actually gets granted. Do y'all know what the lawsuit's about, right? Salute the homeboy J. Roebuck. I keep bringing him up because he did that video, 5 Drake haters versus 1 Drake fan, and he said the lawsuit was a good idea, and what the lawsuit is and will always be, it was for damages. When you peel back all the layers, the battle, this, that, and the third. He used K. Dot's song, which he had already lost the battle by the time the damn Not Like Us dropped. They keep trying to make it like the battle, like the nigga had a shot. I think Hot Pot 6 came out the next fucking day, gang. But he keep making it like he had a shot until they started botting. Like, what the fuck, nigga? What's happening, gang? Like, what we talking about? So, end of the day, the lawsuit is for damages. They're trying to say if UMG didn't stop that record, right? What it is they're saying UMG was supposed to stop the record, and they didn't. And they also trying to say that UMG encouraged it and did everything to get it where it was so they could devalue him and take him back to the table and renegotiate it. Now, this is dumb because what is left if we destroy him? What is left? Lucian Grange already told you, I have a considerable amount of money invested in Drake's career. I will never destroy him. But this is the narrative that they did this in one crazy summer with one crazy record to destroy him because he had allegedly a $400 million deal on the table. And if they destroy him in that summer, they can get him back for pennies on a dollar. But what the Drake fans don't tell you is how they're going to rebuild him if everybody thinks that he's a pedo. That's the part they don't explain. So they keep trying to tell us, well, UMG did this and that because they wanted to reduce his value. So then when he come back to the table, they can lowball him. Well, when they lowball his ass and he get disgruntled and don't want to put out no more music at all, how that's going to work? Like he did, right? Or if they lowball him and he takes the deal for $200 million this time, and then he try to pop the shit out and he looking like Young Thug out here, can't move units, then how that's going to look? It don't make no sense. But when you dumb, it make a lot of sense. When you're using your head for a hammer, it makes 100% sense. I told you Drake fans are blunt object. So they believe dumb shit. So end of the day, no, nigga, it wasn't, it's not, they didn't try to damage him. It was a rap battle and he lost. But in their world, the song is the caveat for his destruction, and they got damages. Now, what people forget is when he made the lawsuit, there were damages. His streams had all went down. We got documented videos at the time. He was down. Now, what had happened when they say all of us, well, not me, a lot of people like, yo, you know, light-skinned nigga gonna sue. I was like, man, ain't no way. I'm on record saying he know this game. Ain't no way he gonna sue nobody. I was on record saying that he wouldn't sue. I said, there's no way. He know too much about hip-hop. Even though he a pop star, there's no way he gonna go. That's gonna be a death knell for his career in hip-hop. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna sue nobody. That's goofy. The next thing you know, oh, breaking news. Drake has started, he's created a petition like against UMG, Spotify, iHeart, and others, right? Whatever. He's accusing them of bodying, this, that, and the third, whole bunch of silly shit. He took the bodying out, right? He removed iHeart and Spotify for whatever reason. Left UMG on there and Lucian Grange. I believe they having a little spat, a father-son spat, right? Like Kanye say, my daddy on the DSPs, right? They having a father-son spat. Drake knew he could stomp his hands and stomp his feet, clap his hands, get mad, throw a tantrum, and then throw this lawsuit. You're just like a kid that's telling mom that's about to beat his ass, I'm gonna call Child Protect. I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. If you raise that bell to me one more time, I'm calling CPS on your ass. And then she beats the shit out of him and say, call him. All right. So this is what it is. He got mad at his pops, and now he's trying to get back at him the best way he can. Y'all see that little clip on Twitter where the little boy, his mom made him cut his hair, right? And he said, you thought I was gonna let you get away with that? So he called the aunt on speaker and told the aunt he didn't hit the car like his mom told him. His mom actually wrecked the car because she had $2 martinis. She went to Applebee's and had $2 martinis, and she the one wrecked the car. Got his mom ass back right there. That's what Drake did with this lawsuit. So end of the day, they're having an inner spat, and that's why this lawsuit is out there. But he was damaged at the time. So the lawsuit said, we are suing because they used this record to devalue me so that they could, in essence, come back to the drawing board, and I would be a weakened man in a weakened state. Well, UMG heard that, read the lawsuit, was like, you know what, gang? ain't no damages if we pump it up. So they started to work all of his magically, gang. I need you to understand what's happening. Magically, old records from 8, 9, 10 years ago, all on the charts out of nowhere. For the loser of the battle. Everything's on the chart. Everything's up. He's number one in the world. All you saw was 6 months straight was that this guy was business is booming, right? What's that dude selling sneakers? Business is booming. White boy, I think his sneaker company fucked up right now. Right? It was Antonio Brown to go over there. How's business? Business is booming, right? So business all of nowhere, business is booming. Well, guess what that is? That's the machine, right? Remember they used to do that little dance, they would stop, locomotive. That's the machine, making sure that business is booming. Now they said, you know what? Open the floodgates of every connect you got, get them on the phone. We pumping up Drake. Everybody downstairs, that whole department that ain't been doing shit for months because we told them to sit on their hands with Drake. We'll get them back, get them all back at their desk. We going full steam on Drake. We going to double time it. We going to double all his shit. So all his shit through the roof now. He's number one, billion streams, all this shit. But that's because UMG, gang. Because you know why? They can't lose this case. Because when he goes to court and says damages, and then if there's real damages, okay? If there's real damages when he goes to court, then it's going to be a problem. So they're making it where he looks really, really successful. So that if it goes to court, they're going to say, okay, what's the case about? Well, they use K. They try to damage me and damage my name so that when I go back for negotiations, then at that point, they'll be able to lowball me. And that's what it's about, Your Honor. Right? They're going to say, okay, bailiff, give me the numbers of the last year. Give me the numbers of the last, since this battle happened, give me Drake's streaming numbers. Because if there's actual damage there, then we got a case. And UMG gonna say, yep, you got those papers, and we got some more papers. It's everything he's been doing pretty well, Your Honor. Your Honor gonna look at that shit and be like, wait, why are we here? Defamation. So what did the defamation do to you? If he defamed you, what happened with it? Well, I was damaged. How were you damaged? Because it looked like you're the number one streamer on earth. So how did he defame you? Well, he defamed me by calling the name. Well, what's okay? He called you this, that, and third. But why are you here? Because apparently no one believed it, and everybody's still streaming your music. The only way you can say you were defamed is if it hurt you financially. It didn't hurt you. You didn't lose work. You're doing better than ever. So why are we here? No one apparently believes it because everyone on earth is streaming you at a very high rate. So why are you saying you were defamed? And why are you saying you were in negotiations with this company to bring you down when apparently you're doing better than ever, signed to the same exact company? It don't make no sense. And UMG is playing a higher level of chess. But these Drake fans, they're blunt objects. They don't understand that. They don't understand the higher level of chess. Because they don't understand business. They work off emotions and they work off the cult mentality. But his dreams are streaming at a high level because the record label needs them to. So if this dumbass appeal actually gets validation and they have to go to court, then they're going to say, well, he got no such damage done. There was no defamation because nobody believed it. You can't sue if there are no damages. No one believed it. He just said it, and everyone realized it was hyperbolic, and non-actionable. Case dismissed. So that's why his numbers are higher than they ever were. All right? Just so we're on the same page. All right? Then we went all the way around. Okay? We went all the way around the mulberry bush to get right where we are. Where now that shit's done. Ain't the lawsuit's out there, but it's really not. The lawyers just getting a retained. They're getting a nice fat check, right? They running out the bank with a nice fat check every week because they just keep watching this damn lawsuit, this appeal, adding shit, trying to add shit, this not into the public, not to the law, the appeal, because you can't change nothing in it. And he's doing it. I don't know why. I really don't know why he's still paying for this lawsuit or this appeal, but it is. It won't work. It won't work. It's water in my cup, gang. My cup, right? So end of the day, now we're here. We got that all out the way as to why he's the #1 stream artist on earth, because they want him to be. And every time a Drake fan posts that he's #1 stream artist on earth, they hurt his case. They don't understand that last year when they were going crazy, talking about how his streams are up and how well he was doing, they were killing his case. Because Judge Janine Vargas just sitting there scrolling Twitter, seeing how this nigga just hit 1,000,000,001 and all this other shit. She like, well, why has he got the lawsuit for defamation when the whole world doesn't even believe the defamation that he's talking about? You can't be defamed if nobody believes it. You got to have damages, especially a case at this level with this much on the line. You can't just say, well, he called me a name. Well, did people believe it? No, but he still called me that. It don't work like that. You got to show that people believed it. You got to show that there were damages. And for a time they were. In the very beginning, when it first happened, yeah, people started, it was bad. It was real bad. I don't even know if y'all remember, because I had to keep up with this nonsense. I did videos saying that he is down bad. It looked crazy. End of the day. So what I'm saying is they reversed all that to get him back where it is at now, where this guy is killing shit. But he's a pop star. He's supposed to be killing shit. But the music now has shifted. He hasn't figured out what to do. We have a whole new people looking for something different right now. We got a whole new lineup for hip hop right now. In the lineup right now that's coming out, gang, it don't include Drake. It really don't. Hip hop, I'm not talking about pop music. I'm talking about hip hop. There's a whole new lineup right now. Somebody put it up. I put it up on my Twitter. This dude talking about all the releases that's coming out. Let me see if I can find this thing. Because Homeboy put up all the releases that's coming out. And it's a whole bunch of rappers that don't sound nothing whatsoever like your boy Drizzy. I'm just gonna be honest. Let me see if I can find this, because I want to read this list. Hip hop right now, people waiting for a different kind of animal right now. They looking for a different. They looking for King. They looking for and they put Cole on that list too. I'm gonna be honest. They looking for rap right now. If I can find this list, but they looking for rap. And homeboy put it on Twitter, and he was right. He said, listen, we got so much stuff to look forward to. It don't sound like none of the shit that your boy is making. I almost got it. It's right around here. But yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see if I can find this shit. But they're not looking for what he's doing. There's a whole different element right now, and he's not a part of it. So what he gonna have to do is do what I told him: make hits. He gotta make hits at this point, right? So I got the post. A dude named Steve's47 put this post up, and he broke down. He said 2026 is so stacked with music, and the year is just starting, right? He said new Isaiah Rashad, new Mike, new Earl Sweatshirt, new West Side Gun, new Freddie Gibbs, new Sideshow. He then went and took a jab at DJ Khaled for no reason. He said no new DJ Khaled, right? For whatever reason. Gave him a little kick. He said new A$AP Rocky, new J. Cole, new Baby Keem, new Thundercat, and new Stove God Cooks, right? None of that sounds like what we can expect on Iceman. None of it. So end of the day, the market has changed. So nobody's going to be checking for this on a hip hop level. So BenDaDonnn is wrong. He don't need a whole bunch of bars. He needs to try to get that pop love that he's been getting. That's why he's so well streamed like that. And that's why he has 15 years of hit records that people would adore. So they're going to keep going for that and trying to find that from him. If he gives it to him, he can't come back with a whole bunch of timestamp records. Whole bunch of rapidy rap. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So, and right, and Caroline said authenticity, right? That's what he's going to need. And he did say, let's just be honest, he said last year, this record is going to be one of my most, he said something to the effect of personal. He said, guys, you're gonna have to bear with me because this one's gonna be darker than I normally am. So he might be doing a lot of talking about his feelings and where he's at with this, and just still subbing and dissing and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, it's gonna have to have more legs on it. It's gonna have to have more deepness on it. But at the same time, he's still gonna have to make hit records. Right? Yeah, you're gonna need to have some stuff on it that's reaching and talking something to people, because people want to hear some shit, because the stuff gets empty after a while. If you're just making boom back, if you're just making club bangers, this, that, and third, that gets empty after a while. It's gonna last for a little bit, but then it's gonna get empty. So end of the day, I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to figure. He's gonna have to figure out where the music is going. Those names I just named, Stove God Cooks and Freddie Gibbs, they're gonna get love from hip hop, but he don't want just love from hip hop, gang. He wants that legacy that he wants you to put him in that Mount Rushmore. Yes, he wants that, but he's not gonna get that love that we reserve for other artists. He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get that Clips love. He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get that Nas legacy love. He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get the Jay-Z love. Let's just be honest. Only Jay-Z and Cole only recently kind of stepped in it where they took a misstep. But J. Cole was he was a legacy act for a while. And Jay-Z is a legacy act. So they're beyond reproach when you're talking about lyrical display and love in the game. They're beyond reproach. He's not that. He's a pop star that has a checkered history. Let's just keep it a buck. A checkered history of ghostwriters and stolen songs and ghostwriters getting beat up and subbing and having its security jump on niggas. It's a lot going on. Not to mention a lot of other funny stuff of banging dudes, girls, this, that, and third. So he got a checkered past. So it's going to make people question a lot of his acknowledgement in hip hop. In the culture, right? They trying to change the word culture. They're trying to take the word culture from us, because that's the only thing stopping him and Cole right now from getting in the Hall of Fame is the word culture. Because when you start saying, well, culturally, they broke cultural rules. And that's the only thing. If J. Cole could say, oh, culture is a buzzword, it don't mean nothing no more. If he could convince everybody that the culture and its rules don't make no sense, then they are shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. Right? But right now they both got asterisks culturally. So he can't worry about that right now. He can't worry about what the culture is thinking. He gotta worry about unit sales, because that's what's more important. He's fed his fans that mentality for years. Only thing that matters is my sales. What record was that he had that did 450,000 in the first week? Was that the For All the Dogs? It did some crazy shit like that. 450 first week, some crazy shit. And it was like he was at that point anointed the king of this stuff. Off the sales, but we know it's a lot of trickery, tomfoolery with the sales. We know that. But at one point, that's what they were saying. That's what we was looking at. By him doing that, by default, they were saying he the biggest rapper in the world. That's why we get these arguments to this day. You can't argue about a Drake fan. You can't argue with a Drake fan about this, because he's gonna start spouting streams. He's gonna start spouting streams and numbers. So you can't. So it's not a logical conversation, right? I was at Salute. Me and wife was at brunch today, and I was like, you know what? It's not a lot of people that give insightful convos anymore, especially online, especially on Twitter, especially with this music, because people are locking shit down to 1 and 2 liners and, oh, look at the numbers, look at the streams. They're not having insightful conversations about hip hop or mostly anything. You need one-on-one conversations about, like, I can't have a real insightful conversation about hip hop, especially with a Drake fan right now. No, it's gonna devolve into stupid shit, because they don't know hip hop. Most of them don't understand. They know him. They know his numbers, his streams. They pray to the cult of that guy, but they don't know the culture. Like I went live talking about Africa BenDaDonnn, and I go live talking about things of the culture that's related to the culture. They don't care, won't know, don't care about none of that culture shit, because they only want to deal with that. Like Akademiks is allegedly a DJ, right? Akademiks knows some stuff. He used to spin some records, but he's devolved and made his mind. He's so focused on first week streams, numbers, sales, who's the biggest artist, who got the biggest tour. He don't even culturally, he doesn't matter. Because you can't have a cultural conversation with him. His conversations always lead to what's the numbers, how big, how popular is the artist. It's that corporate stooge shit, that mentality that doesn't really have any substance or core to it. It's not about what the culture really is about. I talk about the culture all the time. These are the ones that saying the culture is a buzzword and it don't matter. So you can't really have interesting or deep, thoughtful conversations because they're going to start talking about the numbers. Or if a nigga fell off, this guy, they're gonna like Akademiks openly don't like Freddie Gibbs and shit like that. But right to the culture, when this Freddie Gibbs dropped, that's all niggas gonna be talking about. But Akademiks has found himself in an ongoing war with Gibbs. You know what I mean? For 10 years or however long it's been. So it's like you actively will beef with niggas in the culture, right? Talk shit about the clips every chance you get. Every single person that doesn't fit the script of what is going on with Drake and this, that, and the third, and that cult over there, he attacks them. So you can't love the culture when you're attacking the people that the culture is respecting. So what's the next thing? Destroy the culture itself. Akademiks is one of the main ones too. Now J. Cole has figured out I can do it too. I can destroy the culture. And even Jay came out. I don't like what y'all did to Drake. Jay, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Jay-Z. What are you talking about? They had a rap battle. The culture chose who won the battle, and they clowned the loser of the battle. They rewarded the victor, and they clowned the loser. Why are you on this show with Fraser Tharp talking about you don't like what we did to Drake, and we need to stop battles altogether? Because Jay he's lost the culture as well. We can get him back. We can get him back. He ain't too far gone. But right now, him saying breakdancing, graffiti, and DJing all were dead. And people still get my comments right now. That's not what he said, Challz. You're misrepresenting whole. You're still saying this shit. I wrote something 2 days ago. Motherfucker came my comments from he must have been on my shit month like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was talking about whole. Came in the comments again. Still saying this shit, huh? You still misrepresenting whole. I did a video. I think I went live. I think I did a 2-hour live. Breaking down, literally quoting Jay-Z, saying these exact things. I paused it when he said it, and these niggas still came in my comments and said, you're misrepresenting Jay-Z again, I see. He never said it. He never said it was dead. You didn't get the point. It's over your head. He's Hove. You don't know what you're talking about. You sat here. You still doing this. Hove never said, nope, he didn't. Didn't say DJing was dead. Didn't say breaking was dead. You're lying. You're lying for you must be working for, I don't know who you're working for. Who's paying you, bro? The Jay-Z fans they just refuse to. Nope, didn't say it. Never said it. I like stop when I play what he said. Stop it right there. He'd be like, so that's dead. Nope, never said it. He didn't say we should stop the battles, Challz. You reach it, bro. I literally stopped what they said. He said, I don't love what they did to Drake. I think hip hop, I think the culture has outgrown battles. I'll stop it right there and be like, no, Challz, you know what he's saying. You're not talking about all battles. You know this, man. Stop playing because you're being disingenuous now. I'm like, he literally said battling, my G. So now you're going to spin this. You're going to spin this until it go round and round and get to where you want the dial to stop. Challz, you know what he's saying. He's trying to say battle records because the stands, nigga, he said battling. All that sauce you putting on it, he said the culture has outgrown battling. So now you're going to sit here and try to nitpick it and make it. I'm not doing that. Hov is my guy, but I'm not going to sit here and do this with you, gang. Come on, Challz, you know better. Like, you're too old for this, G. You're too old. I'm like, no, nigga, you too old because your hearing is fucked up. Because I heard what he said. Okay, my guy? Now get out my comments. So end of the day, we're seeing these guys, they want to rewrite history. They want to change the culture. They don't want it to be what it is. And that's a form of coping too. When you heard Jay-Z say exactly what he literally said, and you jump in the comments to spin it every kind of way so he don't look crazy. Even Jay said, I hate to say it. Jay said, I know how it sounds when I say it. Jay knew it sounded crazy. He said that. And what these people do, they played the mental gymnastics, twisted, turned it, smacked it up, flipped it, and rubbed it down. And turned it into Jay didn't say that. Hov would never. I said he never said it because he just said it. So these guys are really trying to rewrite the culture for your boy Drizzy. This is all you got to understand. All of this is for gang. I don't know how many times I can say this. All of this is for him. They need this Iceman thing to roll. I don't know what kind of stake Jay got in this shit now, but you heard Cole say, I hope this Iceman go crazy for what they did to the boy. Jay said the same shit. I got a clip from Ja Rule. Ja Rule trying to rewrite the narrative. He's still talking about, yo, they eliminated so the reactors could. They still talking that shit. So the reactors could react. They eliminated that. So it's all these. Everybody he's at a disadvantage, right? He's at a disadvantage. We need him back. The game wants him. The game boring. It's fucked up, right? These niggas. What's these niggas over here that he was just? Oh, I'm about to show it right now. Right? I'm going to show this other scene because everybody wants this guy back. Mind you, he ain't gone nowhere. He ain't gone. No, he's been dropping constantly. But he gave the stimulus package. Wait till the boy ain't handing out them stimulus like he used to. Y'all niggas gonna suffer. Stall them out. Didn't he just give 21 Savage a whole record? That joint with triple anteater. Plus mad bots on it. They had to take the bots off. They was like, nope, we're gonna remove these streams because they're not legal. But everybody wants them back. Everybody wants them back. I don't know what's going on. I never seen nothing like this. So now Ja Rule, for some reason, wanted to speak on it too. It's like excuse after excuse after excuse. They want to say that the game is rigged against them. He's the biggest star in the game, but they want to say it's rigged against them. Make it make sense. When they say how much he's streaming and that doesn't phase us, then they go and say, we rigged the game. You can't have it both ways. He can't be the biggest streamer on earth, but somehow everybody's cheating against him. Let me play this because then Ja Rule is saying the same. Oh, they cheated him. Let me put this clip on right now.
Like I said, the powers that be on that side, very good at what they do when it comes to doing things behind the scenes as well. Prime example in the Kendrick and Drake beef. I'll give you a great example of how they're good behind the scenes. When Drake dropped, I don't remember what record it was or whatever, but his fans were trying to put it up on Instagram, okay, and it kept getting pulled down because Universal's fucking whatever.
Copyright infringement.
That's the word I'm looking. Copyright infringement. But fucking Interscope cleared all of that so that the fucking fans can push out Not Like Us as much as they want. That's just good behind the scenes fighting from the label. Yeah. You're getting stopped. Your fans are getting stopped from trying to help you fight the beef. His fans is amplifying the shit, throwing fire on this motherfucker. And they said, let them do that. Don't stop. Don't let the copyright thing go there. Allow it.
Right.
That's just smart. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think about it no more. I don't give a fuck about it no more. I poke niggas too. I have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's whatever.
So Ja Rule, no one asked him this. No, he said it himself. I watched it. Out of nowhere, another excuse as to why the battle didn't go in his favor. For one, let me just tell y'all a story, right? Now, I get it. I know what he's trying to say, and I'm going to get there. But I did a video when I went to the GNX show. I did a video. I recorded some stuff from the show. I was like, floor seats, my G. Dope ass show. SZA was right there. It was a praying mantis that was real weird. That was out there dancing with her. And then K-Dot was right there. All the shit was right there. So I recorded it. I recorded the whole thing. I did an 8-minute breakdown video. I put it up on my YouTube channel. It stood there. It was doing pretty well. And people loved it. Like, thank you for putting this up. 2 weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later, they hit me with a copyright strike. Bang. I had my first copyright strike in the history of my channel. If you get 3, your channel's cooked, right? So I had the first copyright strike I ever got for a Kendrick song, Kendrick video. Okay? Just so you know, they do it for everybody. It ain't just they did it for him, but not for him. Ja Rule is alluding to it like, no, they did it just for him. Then he tried to do the caveat. Well, it's smart, but what he really saying is, your boy got cheated. His fans try to put it up for him as if that would have made a difference. People were putting that up all over the place. Okay? They both were getting strikes. But at the end of the day, let's just say this. It was smart to white label it, like they say, or whatever, where he out-strategized them. He out-strategized them. But let's be honest. By the time, okay, you gotta understand what was happening. We gotta understand. When Not Like Us had dropped, everything was already, there was no he's dropping something and he can't match it. He didn't drop nothing but Hard Part 6 where he gave up. So there wasn't none to match the Not Like Us. There wasn't no record to match it. He didn't respond and try to diss him. It was no, yo, it was a record where he was laying down. The Hard Part 6 was, I give up. This is too much. You're doing too much lying. You're doing too much this, that, and the third. You finally made a dance record I could dance to. Too bad you're lying all over it. I'm done. You're doing too much. It was a record of him just laying back. So who wants to run with that? And they was killing that record. So no amount of posting it was going to make it change. It wasn't going to be Not Like Us. But let Ja Rule tell it, for some reason, they were ripping down his stuff, but posting his stuff. So now here we go again. He's getting burnt and cheated. Okay? He tried to say it was UMG, but he knows it wasn't. He knows UMG snatching everything. But the other people were able to say, okay, da-da-da. And the thing about with the reactors, let's just talk about that. What he was trying to talk about was the reactors. The reactors, they made it where the reactors weren't getting penalized for reacting. So therefore, it incentivized them to do even more reactions. So let's just ask Ja Rule, does he know how reactors work? Because I'm in this space. I can tell you how reactors work. So the narrative that, yo, they made it where the reactors could monetize it, and therefore it made them react even more. And they were blocking Drake stuff, so the reactors didn't want to react. For everybody in the comments, everybody watching, we got 400-some people watching in the chat right now. Let me just explain to you about reaction channels. They react to everything, whether they get paid or not. They don't get monetized. A lot of that stuff gets demonetized. It doesn't matter. They react anyway. The entire narrative that they try to put in a lawsuit, they put that in a lawsuit, gang. Ja Rule is regurgitating shit that he was told in a lawsuit. So reactors react to everything. Doesn't matter if they get paid or not. He doesn't know that. So while you're regurgitating talking points from the OVO, in the real world, the reactors reacted to everything. They didn't stop because they was demonetized. They get demonetized every fucking day, my G. So at the end of the day, it didn't matter. It didn't get overreacted to because they got the money. Oh, it's not. They made the video and found out that it wasn't demonetized. This is what he don't understand. They already made the video expecting to be demonetized. Then when they weren't, they were like, oh shit, K.Dot, yo, this is crazy. I finally get to keep this money. Most of the stuff they do get demonetized. That's why they have alternate means of getting paid. But he doesn't know that. This is a narrative that this is what they removed it from the lawsuit for, because the narrative didn't make no sense. Then when they try to say this is why they removed Spotify, because the other narrative in the lawsuit, this nigga made a whole lawsuit off of Twitter shit, gang. The other narrative was, yo, Spotify made it where they gave back more. If they get more kickback from the record, then they'll put it on the front page. That's why they were able to get more people to hear it, because they gave up less of a percentage. Well, he don't know what a lot of people don't know. Spotify does that for every artist that comes out. You can waive your fee. The percentage that they take, you can give them more, take less of your own fee for them to promote you on the front page. All of the artists that want to be on the front do it. Smart business for Spotify. Sucks for you, but then you on the front page, my G. So they did that. A lot of time when you go looking for artists, they're not on the front page because they didn't do that. You got to search for them. UWXGO. You got to search for them physically, because they're not going to take the percentage so they can be on the front page. They're promoting what is pretty much about to be the biggest record on earth. Yes, they took a gamble and said, let's put it on the front page. But Ja Rule don't know that, because he's spitting Drake and OVO talking points, and he doesn't understand what's happening. And this is why I will not debate a Drake fan, because they dumb. And they don't know things, and then they want to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. They'll come with these theories that make no sense if you know what's going on. So me sitting there debating one of these fools, it make me look dumb. Because they're going to be spouting conspiracy shit, and then they're going to yell it and get mad and try to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about when they just dumb. Okay? So end of the day, what we're seeing is another excuse. Another reason why he was out with how Survivor say Survivor. The show been on for like damn near 30 years. Survivor. I remember Survivor came out in fucking 25 years ago. And the shit says outwit, outlast, outplay. A battle ain't just what you write on paper. It's a strategy. It's a way you approach it. Just like a battle rapper who comes in there with a prop. Right? He got a rubber chicken in his pocket. He be like, niggas always finger licking. This nigga eat rubber chicken. And he come out with a rubber chicken. It's a prop. It's a strategy. And the whole crowd goes, oh shit, a rubber chicken. It's a strategy, gang. So when you battling somebody, you use a strategy. And sometimes the strategy pays off. PG Lang and TDE and Interscope to a degree, all of them, they out strategize this dude. Like when he dropped Family Matters, and this dude put out the record 20 minutes later, stepped all over. They never seen that before. We never seen it in hip hop. It hurt so bad these motherfuckers started complaining on Twitter. Yo, how do you have a pre-written rap? Yo, that's not hip hop. He had a pre-written battle. Oh, I guess you guys going to just say that's cool to have a pre-wrote battle rap. That's not hip hop. You're supposed to wait till it drops and respond. Guess what? He changed the strategy. And it worked. One of the greatest strategic moves in the history of battle rap. What he told you, said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. This nigga said he got 10 records for your ass. Now fuck around. Had the Hard Part 6 ain't been like a give up record, right? Nigga had 5 more records ready. They never seen nothing like, we've never seen nothing like this. It was so strategic, they started to complain. Crying. Okay? So you got to understand, you're dealing with a wham generation over there. Cry your eyes out. You shoot your eye out. Right? Soft shit, gang. And now you got, listen, you got Jay-Z, you got Ja Rule, you got all kind of J. Cole, you got all these guys trying to get us to lighten up. He's trying to get us to lighten up. on your boy because his stomach hurt. He's so confused. He don't know what to put on Iceman. Possibly one of the worst album titles in the history of album titles. But they're going to try to make it cool. Oh, no, it's the ice skater. Oh, no, it's the superhero from the X-Men. Oh, nah, y'all all wrong. It's the killer. The guy in jail for multiple murders. It's that guy. They got a million things going on with this record, but they ain't got the music on it, right? I heard 6, 7 songs. They was no, he got to check. This is BenDaDonnn said. I heard 6, 7 songs, but I told him he got to take half of that off. Nigga, if I give you 6, 7 songs, you say half of it is trash, we ain't friends no more. I gotta call you no more, nigga. I don't fuck with you, nigga. Homeboy said I heard 6, 7 songs. I told him change half of it. So it's Dennis ass then. That what you trying to tell me, my G? So you want to say it to my face, call my shit ass? Ass man. Did you call my shit ass man? As you trying to say? That's fucked up. You better than this. You better than this. So end of the day, we're getting a guy who don't understand what's next. If you got a streamer telling you what to put on it, and then you listen to that, then you got Act telling you what to put on it, then you listen to that. You're supposed to be Drake. You're supposed to know what you want to put on there. Girly Jock said, when we clowning Cole for that basketball game, I already got him a little bit. I put it up on my on the Patreon channel, gang. But I talk about it in the beginning of the show. Your boy Cole throwing up bricks over in China. Go to the hole, man. Your ass way too big to be shooting threes. This nigga there like this for 3 from the line. He go, what? What is you doing, gang? Like he going to the spot in the corner and just shooting. Bro, get your ass in the lane. Cole, get your ass in the lane. Somebody said he missed the first 2, so they started leaving them open like the Make-A-Wish kid. Cole, this roll out bad, man. And everybody in my comments, yo, he's just living his dream. You're watching a man get to live his life. This is his lifelong dream to play basketball. Well, he's in like 3 different leagues, averaging 1 point a game. This the life he lived. This the dream. 1 point a game, half a rebound. This your dream, Cole. This your dream. And these fans so sensitive, gang. I was on Twitter fucking around with them. They like, well, what could you do? Can you play better? What are you going to do on the court? Nigga, I'm not going to be on the court in China. So no, I don't have no answer for you because I won't be there. I don't play basketball. I don't care. At least he's trying. One dude was like, Cole, keep shooting. They're going to eventually go in. They're going to eventually go in the bucket. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, bro. But listen. Bro, your boy is right now. All of these people coming to the rec. Bag Fuel is another one. Oh, hip hop is boring. Drake used to bring out the whores, all this shit. Everybody is caping for this dude, but he still can't get the music together that they asking him for. And that's the thing. Too many people pulling this guy this way, that way, in the third. I guarantee this guy gets so many calls about what to do. He can't even think straight. Yeah, I think of the type of people call him, tell him Aiden Ross, 50 Cent, Maul, all these people coming out of all these different names and ears. Didn't they say he put a studio in the strip club? Right? Now you got the strippers run over. Hey, Drizzy, hey, baby. You know what you should put on there? Put this on there. Oh. What the fuck? But get your ass home somewhere. Go back to the embassy and make some beats. You and 40 get in that studio. The hell we doing? I'm really like at this point, it's sad, gang. We got Akademiks on full coat telling us he don't even want it no more. He don't even want it no more. Because he know what he getting gonna be really goony Google. It's gonna be crazy. And this thing come out, let me see, it might be like 15 records. 2 years worth of records, gang. And then you're gonna try to put anything that popped a little bit on there. So you're gonna get you probably get a Nokia remix. you're gonna get which one, he gonna add another rabbit to it. And you're gonna get What Did I Miss? But I don't know why you're putting What Did I Miss now. At this point, you should know what you missed. So I don't know why that record would be on there, but it probably will. It wouldn't make no sense, but it probably will because the streams that it got gonna automatically roll over to that. Right? Wasn't y'all cussing Cardi B out when she did that? She put one of them records on there. What record Cardi B put on there? Made this shit platinum already as soon as she dropped it. Y'all was mad as shit. Fucking bitch. I was mad as shit when she put that record on there. What record was that she put on there? That Cardi B record. Y'all was mad. Them barbs was mad as shit. Whatever record she put made the joint 20 million more streams added to it off the top. So all that the streams on the records from the episodes 1, 2, and 3, right? All of them immediately going to go and count to the numbers. So strategically, he probably will put that on there. So y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready to hear What Did I Miss? At midnight of 2027, January 1st. I'm gonna tell you right now, if this dude wait to she put WAP, that's what it was, WAP. No, it was something else. It wasn't that old. But she put WAP, but this album that she just dropped, she put a song that had already came out too. I don't think it was WAP though. But yeah, WAP was the other album. Yeah, you're right. But there's another song that on this album she put on there this time, and everybody was mad. I can't remember what that song was. But right now, we're gonna get a bunch of records that's already got numbers. So that's gonna add to the numbers when it drops. And then you're gonna get a bunch of stuff that probably don't fit the project because they've been made so long ago. But and he's making new stuff, so it's gonna be timestamps and disco shit, and it's gonna be everything all over the place, and it's gonna be very incohesive. If he listening to all these people, if he listening, but that's what it is. Up, it was up. Up was the record everybody was mad that she put on there. Whapping up. Kid Natural Beauty said whapping up. Yeah. So soon as she put that song on there, you guys they lost their mind. They need to start changing the streams of ruling. The rules of streaming. They was going crazy. So that's what you're gonna get on this one, gang. Nick said new Australian accent incoming. Yeah. 100 gigs. So that's the other thing too. Let me get to this other thing. Because they keep saying, and I posted this week too. I posted this a couple days ago. They keep saying that the game is messed up because your boy is not around. And I posted this because somebody broke down all the stuff he released. And this ain't even everything. So the narrative, this guy named Alessandro put the narrative, hip hop needs Aubrey and it's dead on Billboard without him. Then he wrote reality. Aubrey releases singles or features in 8 months out of 12 in 2025. He starts Iceman rollout in July, September. Singles festival tour and streaming. Lawsuit gets dismissed in October. Rollout ends. So February of 2025, Give Me a Hug. March, Nokia, Somebody to Love Me. And that's when because the whole album dropped in February. Then in April, Die Trying. He was the lead artist on that. Then in June, Tu Maza. Remember Tu Maza with Smiley. And then in July, What Did I Miss drop. Then in August, Which One drop. Then in September, Doghouse drop. He's the lead artist on all of those. Those are his records. Then in December, Mr. Recoup drop off the 21 Savage. So where is he gone? Right? Where is he gone, gang? Like, this is the narrative that he's gone. The game boring. Now, if these let me play devil's advocate. What if all them records hit? You wouldn't even be able to open up your goddamn phone without them cussing you out. because the boy is back. That's how many records is that? 8 records, gang. Right? That's 8 records. A normal release. That's a normal year. 1 record a month sound normal. But somehow it's boring because we messed it up. Akademiks just did a video. Kendrick messed up the game. And Drake won't drop. Meanwhile, all last year, I just showed you almost every month something was dropping. It just wasn't sticking. But that nerve, they want to keep telling us that we miss them and we can't wait. Stall them out. I said stall them out. Because if you don't get none, you won't have none. Make them wait. Niggas ain't waiting this shit coming out. They don't want it. Stall them out. End of the day, we just seen these guys coping, blaming, doing mental gymnastics. Even you, Hove, even you came out and said, I don't think I like what they did to Drake. What'd they do? Same shit you did to Nas. Dissed them. Right? Now, Nas just so happened to come back and play the game right and do what he did. But he understand the street code. He understand the game, the rules of the game. Drizzy didn't understand that. And therefore, voila, right? Salute to somebody from France. So this is what we got. I kept saying voila, right? And then people in the comments and wifey too was like, it's voila with a V. Voila, right? When you say it, like there it is or whatever, I guess. So there's somebody from France just told me a few days ago, said, Challz, I'm gonna be honest, I live in France. And when we speak and we say voila, we don't put the V on it unless we're trying to be super proper. Most people don't over enunciate with the V. So you're fine if you want to say voila or voila. Right? So I can say voila, I can over enunciate the V, or according to my homeboy in France or homegirl, I can say voila and be just as accurate. For all you smarty pants in my chat. Right? Let me see. So homeboy says it's a V. I mean, it's voila, right? 9V said it's voila. And then Nikki the G said a soft V, voila, right? Done Deal said voila. And 9V said I live in France too. Salute the 9Vs, 999. So, and then DJ Generation said it's voila, like Wale. Nikki said, so there. Hey, listen, man. I'm just having fun with it. You know that a nigga was lost. Listen. Big up to France. It's Americanized. V in English, but it's person can use whatever. Listen, before we get out of here, I need y'all to head on over to Black Dash Yeti. Them's my peoples over there. That's my peoples. Go to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental US. Okay? I don't think they ship to France, but you guys don't need to do that because you're already cooking over there already. So listen, man. Lasagna in French, not lasagna in French. Done Deal said voila is Ebonics. All right. Listen, man, I'm about to get out of here. And what I realized, right? Girly Jock told me, and it's nothing, I figured it out what to do. Right? Girly Jock told me that I keep cutting off my live stream. when I sign off, I keep cutting it off, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a video and then I'll cut it off so that, because every time I cut it off, I'll stop the stream, but it'll cut me off 3 minutes before I'm done because you guys are on a delay for some reason. So this time, I'm not going to cut it myself off. I'm going to play a video. And that, my friends, will allow me to not cut myself off. But I appreciate you guys watching. Let me lock in and get this popping. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it. But listen, I'm out of here, man. Every Wednesday night, we go live on the What Show. Lock in with me, TJ, and Fliz. All right. Let me get this comment out of here. We will be talking about this. And if not, I'll just go. I'll go live, one or the other. We're going to do one way or the other. Right? Now, what I am going to show, Roberta said this, that. I'm going to show you the new version of the this, that. I'm going to show you the new version of the this, that. Right? Girly Jock said peanut butter Tams. We got music, man, on all streaming platforms. Right? I'm going to show y'all that, and then we're going to get out of here. But I appreciate you. I'm not going to cut myself off this time, Girly Jock, because I'm going to play a video. All right? Lock in with me. Watch the video, and we're going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. All right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I feel like I'm on a block right now. Fiends everywhere. Let's bring that back, yeah. This that crack sales and project hallways. Ducking 12, they got us boxed in 4 ways. This that get money and stack money. Grip tuck always. This that mama, not my child, please. I was a rose out the concrete. Go getter, slow money better than no money. Now it's studio, bad bitches and show money. In the hood, they like you go, homie. They talk behind your back, shit, they so phony. That Illville drip got it all on me. 4/5 Tucker like I got it all on me. Laugh, joke, smoke, no Chris Tucker, I Tucker.
And you know this.
Bad bitch on the side of me. Rolling up the loudest so she can touch the sky with me. That spaceship lift off, I told her come fly with me. Moonwalking like a Michael. The mic like a machete, and I done went psycho. Bodies in the booth, I'm just spitting the truth. TJ Saws, I've been the truth. TJ Saws, I've been the truth. Been the truth.
Feel me on this one. Let's go. Bob Marley with the bomb Bobby from the damn Yachty. Wake up groggy, turning Danny Phantom so they can't find me. Ghetto tour looking tour, I'm so shiny. A celebration when the family gets some dough finally. Poetic justice and hustlers up on some Malcolm shit. That being from the hood but ain't afraid to rise up out that bitch. Drums to leave your boulevard sprung. King of your kingdom, king of the dumb or king of the bums. Stick up Billy yelling, give me that. Saying you know what up, son. The pavement is a nightmare, depending on where you jump from. Scars, monkey bars, and hoopty cars to stretch the ego. Strawberry Tampico with Rico, avoiding that Rico. Or the Gujo, mi gente, we on it. Dominicanas with them BBLs, we tormenting them corners. That Malik got beef with Remy. Trey Doughboy, Ricky, that Kane and Old Dog. That Bishop still Raheem and Quincy.
And we'll still turn your ass to miss me. Ain't no hood against me. On this earth I walk Presley. This that focal point joint. This that pull and shoot point. This that bulletproof doink. You can't pierce it, just annoying. Let them piggies oink oink. I'm the chuckster, good from here to Russia. Where for the slightest move they bust ya, cause they don't trust ya. This that move to the dresser for them niggas pressure. And have you laying on the floor like a usher confessor. Yes sir, so mind your manners up in this place. When them cameras up in your face, you better check your voice for that bass and watch your mouth with all that tone. I got God protecting my home. I will burn your ass to your bones and sit your ashes next to my throne. I'm like Black Snake Moan. come and get me. I leave something on your neck, it won't be no hickey.
It's that.
Police treat me nice like I'm Little Dicky.
It's that.
The nerds rocking with me like I'm Bill Bixby.
It's that.
Me and my wife fight like Lucy and Ricky. And you can lose your whole life out here tricking for Licky. The what?